to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Kind of just popping up in here today. Just kind of to see if we can get any kind of help at all for today. Hope everybody's doing good today, having a fantastic day. Myself, I'm just now getting back to our room. Been out this morning, put in some applications, trying to find some steady work. Found another temp agency around here. Went and got all my paperwork put in for them. So that's been my day so far. Just like I said, I got up about 7:30 this morning. Hit the road about 8, and just now getting back to the room. So it's been a pretty good day, I guess. Trying to find something to change this situation we're in, guys. 'Cause we're in a new town with opportunities, and it's time to jump all over them. Birds are always chirping. Birds seem like they live such a peaceful life. If you're scrolling through, say hi. Nobody's talking this morning or this afternoon. I didn't even realize what time it was, but tripping with you. So pumpkin, I have not yet, but I've been out all day. I got up, like I said earlier, I got about 7:30, hit the road about 8, and been out putting in applications. Went to a new temp agency, put in some stuff there. So, good afternoon, Terry. How are you doing? So, I am looking and trying to find something. So, but it's been my day so far. Like I said, just got back here, Hey, Carrie. The room is covered for the week. Right now, the only concern we really got going on is getting some food. Um, we had a few eggs left and some waffles this morning, and then that's that. That's it. So, um, so a little bit of breakfast this morning, then hoping and praying we get a little help here to be able to go get us something to eat. And when I say that, I mean go to the grocery store. We're not taking it to fast food, any buffets or anything like that, like we get claimed to be all the time. But I spent all day yesterday thinking it was Wednesday, and threw me out. I haven't took. Excuse me, guys. I haven't took my meds out of my little caddy. I took my Wednesday meds, thinking it was Wednesday. So, but that's the situation. I'm caught up on my days now. Yeah, I was thinking all day yesterday. I was thinking today that was your Wednesday. Like yesterday, I took my Wednesday meds, which is the same meds every day. I just have them all lined up in a pill caddy. And I took Wednesday yesterday, and then it was late last night before I realized, oh, it's only Tuesday. So the plan was to get up because there's a I don't know much about the place. They hand out some food boxes when they can, um, but they only do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I was geared up to go there this morning, but again, you're thinking yesterday was Wednesday all day. But I guess things happen from time to time. Back when I was oh god, I was working at NSK, and I got up one morning. I was like, holy crap, I'm late for work. I get up, I throw my uniform on. I'm watching the time, but I had to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like 5:30 when I wake up. I throw my uniform on. I get out in the car, um, back out, drive like a bat out of hell to get to work. Make it, and I'm like, okay. I pull on the road for NSK, and I'm like, all right, I got 10 minutes to get in there and get parked, get in and get clocked in. I can do this. I won't be late. And so, all right, that's great. I pull up at work, and yeah, it was Sunday. Nobody was working. So I guess when I fell asleep that Saturday night, I slept so good that I skipped Sunday in my head, and I was going to work on Monday, but it was really Sunday. And I was in uniform, drove all the way to work. Hey, Jin Jin. Things have gone pretty good. I put in some applications in a bunch of other places today. Thank you, Lynn, for the rose. So now it's the sit back, call, and bug the crap out of people time. So, but start calling people every day and be like, hey, I need a job. Thank you so much for that. Prayers are always welcome, guys. We'll take any prayer anybody wants to send this way. So, I tell you, if I say I'm gonna do one thing, something one way, y'all tell me a different way to do it every time. It's without a doubt, y'all gonna tell me a better way to do something. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can say the most perfect way to do something, and somebody's gonna tell me a better and different way to do it. So, you know, there's still a few places that do at the job sites, or they've got a kiosk set up for you to put in an application there. Paper applications ain't went away just yet. I prefer filling out the application by hand and handing it to somebody. That way I know somebody's got it. That way it's not just in a file on a computer sitting there hoping somebody comes across it and reads it. You know, some places I've gone into and they're like, "Oh, we don't have paper ones, but we have a kiosk. Or you can do it on your phone." I will sit down and do it at the kiosk every time, and then go back and tell the person, "All right, well, I've got it done, got it in," and uh, you know, and then ask them some questions, and then start the calling. Then the next day. It really just, to me, I like it when I hand the application to somebody and they take it and I know they've received it. Hey, Christine, it's just me right now. Angela's she's in the room. I'm not really sure what she's doing actually, but truthfully, I just know she's in the room. Yeah, no, the place is kind of close to me. That it's not costing me a lot of gas to get to and stop in every day. I'll pop in there and ask them stuff. But the places that are kind of off, the staffing agency tells you. The one I went to today told me they call us every day. Um, they kind of really made it clear not to just come in to call them. Something about how you get a phone call, they put you into the system right then, and it shows you called and put you. I don't know. She explained it all to me. Their system just makes you active when you give them a call versus when you go in and then they've got to physically put you into the system, but you're actively looking for work. So, Hey, Janene. But, and I'll tell you, today would actually be a wonderful day if we could figure out how to get some food. Um, so we had some eggs and some waffle this morning, and that was it. So I'm feeling very positive about a lot of the places I put in for. Um, some of them made it clear that it was a part-time gig, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'll take a couple of part-time gigs. You know, um, I just made it clear that hey, I don't want to do one day and then get told there's no more job assignment. So Mike Hunt. Huh. I doubt it's the same Mike Hunt, but Mike Hunt back in Dyersburg was the I think it was Mike Hunt. I know the Hunt name sounds familiar, and I'm pretty sure it's Mike. He was the I don't know if they don't call them, or they call them disc jockeys anymore, the DJs for the SO 100 for the radio station that was in Dyersburg, and he was an Elvis impersonator. Just a little something that doesn't mean nothing, but that name kind of the Mike Hunt. I was like, oh, Dyersburg SO 100. That's how he would say it every time. So I guess the trolls have discovered that I'm online. I had a interesting conversation earlier that I haven't shared with anybody. I haven't even told Angela this yet. Probably not going to tell her. I don't want her upset today. Enough on her plate for her to be worried about this. Sometimes I do get these. It doesn't happen too often, but I get messages um, from people that they sit there and they go, "Hey, I used to follow awareness, but they pushed it too far, and I'm not going to follow them anymore." And stuff, that stuff like that. Well, it was they sent me a screenshot of a picture, and I don't know where the picture was posted. They didn't tell me where it was posted at. It was just the actual picture. Somebody had posted a screenshot of me at one time, or a video of me at one time walking into our hotel room when we was having to leave a room. Um, well, they took that picture and photoshopped it and made it look like I was a cross dresser. Put a skirt on me, put high heels on me, and she was the woman who was telling me this. She sent me the picture and she was like, and she goes, I'm not going to get into the screenshots much, but you need to see this. You need to report it. But then hasn't told me where it was at yet. I can only imagine it's probably on Reddit because they're not stupid enough to put it on here because that is making fun of somebody. But then posted the caption of Timmy's moved so he can finally be himself. And then she said they was talking about Me being a cross dresser. Uh, what they was talking about is hearsay. That's what she was telling me. But the picture wasn't hearsay. She showed me the picture. So, but she said she was stopping following these certain awareness people who was laughing at the picture. But she's yet to send me any more information about where the picture was sent, where it was posted. Hell, she could have made the picture herself. I don't know. But yeah. So that's the awareness. She did allude to uh, just stop already being one of the awareness people allowing it to happen. So I'm assuming it's probably on the Reddit page that she runs. So yeah, you sit there and you accuse me of lying and scamming and begging and all this stuff, but yet you make pictures and it's like I'm not a crossdresser, but so what if I was? What gives you the right to make fun of somebody for that? Oh no, I'm waiting on more information, um, but it's not on TikTok. Uh, she did tell me that it wasn't on TikTok, and I'm waiting on more information about it. And I can go easily look on the Reddit, whatever page, and find out for myself if that's where it was from. But I try to stay as far away from that page as I can nowadays. To be 100% honest with you guys, it doesn't do nothing but you know piss me off and get my blood pressure going, and it doesn't do me any good. So I don't know why I was so obsessed with checking it. But I haven't been on there in quite some time, but I do still get screenshots. Exactly. I don't wear dresses and high heels for one, but like I said, if I did, why does that give them the right to make fun of it? It's like, and yes, y'all are hearing me open. I just looked down and seen a bag of peanuts. I'm not for sure where we got them from, but if I can get the bag open, I'm fixing to eat me a couple handfuls of peanuts. But it's like that's the level these people are starting to go to. Now, I've said this before, and I'll die on this mountain that if you might not make the stuff, you might not post the stuff, but if you comment on it, laughing about it, you're just as bad. You're putting your stamp of approval on somebody bullying and making fun of someone. So you're just as bad. Hey, Kit, it's just me out here at this moment. I tell you, I give the guy whoever runs that puppy power. Don't block that account right there. just yet. Y'all see the picture? And they think it's funny. I want everybody to see the picture that you mean this, LOL. That's the picture they posted talking about how I'm in a new town and I can finally be myself. And then this guy's going to get here and make fun of me with it. So did everybody had the opportunity to see that? Y'all condone that? If you're in here and you condone that, please show yourself. Okay, Janae. But instead, they'll be over there talking about, oh, that picture's making him big mad. And getting a kick out of it, it aggravates me. Yeah, it does. You're flat out lying. But you don't want to get on here and accuse me of lying. Lying and putting something up that somebody's going to see and take it for the truth and run with it. And then there'll be a rumor out there that I'm a cross-dresser. So, you not just see the person who posted the picture on here? They photoshopped me wearing a skirt and high heels with the caption, Timmy's in another town. He can be who he can be who he wants to be, or something like that. And then they want to go talk about how I'm a cross-dresser. Make their little jokes about it. When they took the picture of me and Angela at the gym and photoshopped it to make it look like we was at a Chinese buffet and then shared that with everybody. Ash, do you want somebody spreading a rumor about you around that's not true? I mean, let's just be serious. Nobody wants anybody spreading a rumor about them. But again, I'm in the wrong for doing it. So I give old Puppy Power this much. He's not like the other ones. He keeps coming in here with the same name. Makes it really easy for the mods. And I've gotten so far off subject, but I try not to, but it happens. But if anybody can help us with getting some groceries, guys, that's the big agenda for the day. I've been out trying to find work. I've been putting in applications. Right now we have nothing to eat, and unless we get some help, I don't know. We don't get our stamps to the 8th. I still, today's the 4th. So I ate them peanuts. I'm really thirsty. I didn't think that through, guys. Yeah, we was able to get our room taken care of, but it left us with nothing there to get anything to eat on. And we ate our last meal this morning. We had some eggs and some waffles, and that was it for the day. So we're asking anybody that can help us anything at all would help, guys. So I don't know. Maybe I just should have kept my feelings about that earlier to myself. But sometimes it's just like I said, when the person messages me and they're like, "Hey, I'm not following these people anymore because this isn't awareness. This is bullying." You know, I don't know. I won't say I don't know how people still follow them. Um, but then I remember that people voted Joe Biden in the office. So, yeah. Grandma Jean, I'm not going to keep answering the same questions every live that you've been in and seen the answers to. So, if you've been in the lives and you ask a question that you already have seen and heard multiple times, I'm not going to answer that question. Hey, Penelope, I'm going to say we're about 80% okay. If that makes sense. We're really kind of struggling on getting some food today, some groceries to get through. Um, so that's our biggest issue for the day is that. So no, Mickey, we do want some help, but when I've done answer that question and she's seen the answer to that question, she's asked that question in the last live and got that answer, then what's the point of her coming in here and asking it again? Right? You've done got your answer. You've done asked the question once before and gotten your answer. Thank you for the heart me. Then what's your point of coming in here and asking and saying the exact same thing? Thank you, love standby. Appreciate that. Um, well, yeah, I did. You asked it and I answered it. I ain't gonna sit there and argue with you either. You're welcome. There's I don't know. We really haven't set any perks for fan club. We do have a super fan club where you can subscribe, but I don't know what the perks for that would be. We just know last night discovered that was a thing on here. Um, so we'll have to figure out something for the fan club, I guess. Make that more interesting. And listen, guys, if y'all are new here and you ask a question, I don't mind answering it. But if you're coming in here every live asking the same question and you get your answer, then why are you coming back for 2 more lives asking the exact same question? And it's different if you're coming in and asking, "Hey, how you doing today?" Stuff like that. That's normal. Coming in someone's like, "Hey, how you doing?" That's normal. Hey, did you have any luck on finding a job? Okay, that's normal. Because that's something that can change. But when you ask the same questions and it's the same response every time, then to my knowledge, always in trouble. To my knowledge, emergency food stamps is not a thing anymore unless it was a natural disaster. I could be wrong on that. I'm sure if I am, someone will correct me. But we get our stamps on the 8th, and we're just trying to get to the 8th. Um, so, but as far as to my knowledge, emergency food stamps, you can get them if it's like a tornado or a flood or something like that. But that's the only way I think you can. But I could be wrong. There are a few here. Um, the one that usually has something only gives out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I 100% my fault yesterday. Would have went if I'd have realized it was Tuesday. I got up. It was Wednesday all day to me. It was until last night's live that I was like, today's Tuesday, and Kim, right now I'm just asking for anything, anything anybody can send me. It's going to go towards food. So I'm not asking anybody just for a specific amount. Just anything somebody would be willing to bless us with, it's going to go towards food. Some of you people are just insane. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hey, Glenda. Okay. Whew. Storm, how you been doing? Haven't seen you in a while. That breeze feels good. It's quite warm out here today. This weather not being able to make its mind up has been playing havoc on my sinuses and allergies and stuff. It's just, well, ain't nothing wrong with staying busy. Everything is still kind of brown around here, but man, I can tell when it's getting good and ready to start doing this thing. I was outside a lot yesterday, and last night my nose was so bad it was just like I almost couldn't breathe. I had to take Benadryl before I went to sleep to be able to sleep. Lord, I can't type today, guys. If I'd have had NyQuil or something last night, I probably would have took that just to knock me completely out. But the Benadryl has really helped. Brad, you're completely right, brother. You're completely right. And he is bringing us out of some stuff, and I 100% feel it in my heart. Like, I mean, 100% feel it. I don't know why the bottom half of my keyboard doesn't want to type. We try to do the best we can with it. I mean, it's just we try to do absolutely the best we can with the money we get that goes towards food. Um, I don't know how many meals I'll eat that'd be ramen noodles. So we're at $1 a meal with that because yeah, I do eat 2 packs when I eat them. I know they're crappy and I don't eat them, but when that's your choice, when that's what you've got, that's what you've got. So that's the I eat ramen noodles for a little while, and the sodium in them starts making my legs swell back up. But again, it is what it is. I just put on my compression socks and go for a walk. So I'm telling you, that's one of the things I am absolutely missing the most about Dyersburg is the access that we had to Planet Fitness there. Storm, you said it there. If it's good for you, it's expensive. Um, when we can afford it, I try my best to stay away from processed food. Um, a meal that I absolutely love. I like getting up in the morning, starting my day with a can of tuna and about 4 eggs, maybe five, depending on what I'm doing that day. Put the tuna off in the pan, let it get good warm up, season that up, and then just I crack my eggs right in there with it and just kind of shuffle it all together or fold it all together if we want to be like all fancy. So that's one of my favorite meals to fix. Fills me up. It keeps me filled up. It's got a lot of protein in it. Guys, when did Facebook start telling you that your friends are commenting on their own post and you haven't even made a comment on them? It's like I just got a notification that one of my friends made a comment on his own post and I haven't commented on that post. It's like, is that an option you can turn off? Because I did reactivate my Facebook. So with the move we made and everything, um, like I got friends that I'm missing and want to keep in touch with. So I reactivated my Facebook. Hey, Layla from Louisiana. And again, I don't need anybody to uh, remind me that I'm a big guy. I'm a big guy who's trying. I actually have lost a little bit more weight. I weighed the other day and I was down another 4.5 pounds. So, taking that as a victory. Where am I from? Layla, due to safety concerns, I cannot answer that question. So I apologize if you take that the wrong way. But I cannot answer the question of where I'm from. I used to be able to, but and I was born and raised in a town called Dyersburg, Tennessee. It's just a small southern town. Um, so yeah, you definitely hear a southern accent in me. But we recently moved, and like I said, due to some safety concerns, we don't let anybody know where we're at. So the circle is so small of people who know where we're at. It's not even a circle. It's just a two-person line. And okay, it's a nice little move. Old Nash Vegas. Christina, we was able to get the room taken care of. Right now, the biggest goal is to take care of some groceries. So we're asking anybody at all that can help to please help us. Tori, I seen you come in. I've also seen a picture very, very similar to that, and awareness. So, could have been the reason. So, but you're more than welcome to stick around on this account. We have a lot of trolls that want to come in here and dig for information and all that good stuff. So, that is a good point. Tori, how do you know who blocked you? So it tells you who blocked you on that end? I've never been blocked out of a live, so I don't know if it tells you. Well, you have this account, so when you're in here talking, so Where am I lying at, Greg? Where's the lie at? Is the lie that I'm saying I need food for groceries and that's what we're going to spend the money on, or is the lie somebody that's um, following awareness in them is photoshopping pictures and posting them of me and saying I'm a cross dresser? Where's that lie at? And then the person who's got the page, because I went and looked a while ago and I bounced off for a second. Um, Person who runs the page, just stop already, lets it happen. So she is, in my eyes, agreeing with that kind of actions. Because if you have a page that you're letting it happen on, and you know what's happening, you're responsible for that page. If I run a page about, I don't know, just some random person off here, if I decide to put a page up there, um, then it's my responsibility to police that page and keep stuff that I don't agree with off that page instead of going on there and putting laughing faces on the picture. So where's the lie in that? I'm the liar because I'm asking for help, and the money that I'm taking that I get help with, I'm taking straight to the grocery store and buying groceries with. Or is the person who is posting a Photoshop picture of me wearing a dress and high heels and saying I'm a cross dresser is a liar? Which one's the liar? I mean, it's on the Reddit page about us that Just Stop already, um, um, for lack of a better term, owns and operates. It's one of the new posts that was on there, and someone has posted a few times on here as their profile picture. And it's a picture they took and put me in a dress, a little skirt, and high heels, and talking about how we're in a new town and I can finally be myself. Okay, Carrie. So accusing me of being a crossdresser. First of all, so what? I'm not. I'm not a crossdresser, but so what if I was? Are you gonna bash me for that? There's a lot of things that goes on in this world that people do in their personal life that I don't agree with. That I don't agree with because of a religious standpoint, or just a my morals standpoint. I don't agree with it. You was the one who posted the picture, so well, it says there your name is Sandy, so you probably got a fake name. That's a fake profile all the way around. But yeah, sure, go ahead. I just muted you, but I unmuted you. Yeah, what's your name? I hit the mute button, but I unmuted real quick. Yeah, that's a big shocker, ain't it? Well, stick around for this one. I'm going to pray for you, buddy. I am. I'll pray for you and your whole group. So I do pray for myself. I pray for myself. I pray for my loved ones. I pray for people that I hate. I pray for people who hate me. So the great Matilda thinks it's right to make fun of somebody for cross dressing. Like I said, I don't cross dress. I'm not a cross dresser. I've never cross dressed. But that pictures shows me in that, then you're making fun of it. So you make fun of people who want to cross dress. Where's your defense for that? Don't say something. Don't say something smart back to it. Don't dance around the subject. Are you? I don't know this. I know it's transphobic or homophobic, but I've always told 100% reason why I lost my job at NSK. So you're making fun of somebody for cross dressing? Yes or no? So, but you was making fun of the fact that the Photoshop picture was me in a dress and a pair of shoes, saying that I could be myself. So, in sense, you're making fun of me for cross dressing. So, if I was a cross dresser, you was making fun of a cross dresser, right? Is that how that sounds to anybody else? Won't you worry about yourself there, Matilda? Why are you so worried about me? So we'll add just stalkish behavior when you keep coming back under fake accounts. Um, so you're a stalker, you harass, you bully, and now you make fun of people for cross dressing. So and you run over there to just stops page and y'all talk about it. You cut up and they think you are so great. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I cross dressed, if I liked the opposite sex or whatever it was, I would say it proudly. So why are you making it such a big deal? I don't cross dress. I'm a very straight man, but you're making it a pretty big issue about making fun of somebody for cross dressing. Y'all sit there and say y'all run on truth and facts only, but yet Nope, that's not a stretch at all. Not a stretch at all. It is 100% facts that there is a picture on the Reddit page that you run that someone photoshopped me into a skirt and high heels and making fun of me for being a crossdresser. Answer that. Do you support that? Just stop. Do you support what the great Matilda does in bashing, making fun of someone for cross dressing? Because it looks like you do, because you photoshopped me in a picture and said Tim can finally be who he wants to be, and then comments flare up about me being a cross dresser. Picture's been on there for hours. You would allow it on the pages that you run, so you agree with it. Plain and simple. If you don't agree with it, you need to take it off a page that you have every power to take something off of. So the body shaming that goes on there, you agree with that. The the picture of me in a Photoshop of me in a skirt and high heels and claiming I'm a cross dresser, you you put your stamp on that. Yeah, I know what a snark page is. Exactly. But just because y'all want to call it a snark page, listen, Photoshop's what it was called back in my day. Chat GPT, whatever y'all want to run it through to make it happen, it happened. I'm about to, Moonshiner. Blessed, not stressed, I really do. But it's like, how many accounts have I done blocked to Matilda today and they keep coming back? Stop body shaming, harassing, and bullying people, and stop bashing somebody for wanting to cross dress if that's what they want to do. Because you do it once you agree to it on something you run, you're doing it too. If I share a video on my TikTok today and it's talking about somebody and I share that, that means I agree with that point of view. But yet I'm the one get told that I'm lying, but I'm not the one editing pictures to make it look like I'm at a buffet and sharing it and people running with that, because people don't read into stuff. People don't read the full facts. People don't look at it and go, "Oh, well, they said this is photoshopped, or this is Chat GPT, or whatever the technical term for it is today. It's an altered picture." So people don't look at that stuff. They just take it and they run with it. But blessed, not stressed, but these people take no accountability for their words, for the pictures they post, for anything they do. But they want to come here and tell me I'm a liar when I'm sitting here. If I get $10 a day and I'm taking it to the grocery store and spending it, I'm telling you that's what I need the money for. If that's what I spend it on, how am I lying? You know, who's the one lying on this today? Am I a cross dresser? No. Is there a picture that posted by these people of me being a cross dresser? Yeah. It's just the point to me. It's just like, man, I don't understand how people can still look at these people and go, they're good people. Some of them are. I don't know about the ones we was just talking to. I've never seen them get gifts on their lives. I don't know. But some of them, you can go look on tickleap.com. You can take anybody's name off of here. You can go to tickleap.com and type it in and see exactly how much that person's made off their TikTok lives. It's not going to be maybe $10, $15 off. It's not going to be too far off. One person that streams us and a few other people making anywhere between $1,200 to $1,600 a week. And all they do is they sit there, they stream people, and they talk about them the whole time they're streaming them. But they sit there and they want to say, well, you talk about us in your lives because y'all always come in my lives and start stuff. Like I've blocked, and my mods have blocked so many accounts today. Peter Pan, go to tickleap.com. You won't believe some of the money some people make on TikTok. Um, I think that the page is called Sadie's Page here. She'll make $10,000, $12,000 a day at it. Tick Leap, TIKLEAP. And there's Jeffree Star. We'll get on here, and I've looked on there and seen some of his days where he's made 20 grand in a day. You know, and his is just so freaking smart. It's just Jeffree Star gets on there and he gets accused of being a beggar and a scammer too on there. That's crazy. He'll get on there and he'll be like, Leap, LEAP, Tick Leap. But he's smart about it. He'll get on there and he'll launch a new. He's like, I've got this new makeup coming out. You can win it here first. To get in the drawing for the makeup, you have to send this gift. And it'd be like it'd cost the person like $2 or $3 for the gift, right? But he'll have hundreds and hundreds of people, if not thousands of people by the time the drawing's over with, wanting to win that makeup. And so the man's a genius with that. I give him his props on that. He'll launch this new makeup. He's like, hey, if you want to win it here first, it's not coming out for 6 weeks. You can win it here if you send us a cowboy hat. And he'll tell them, like, as many Cowboys hats as you send, he'll get you an entry every time you send one. The same person might send 20 Cowboy hats. He's using it definitely to his advantage. So, and I'm not knocking him about it. It's man. I tell you, I didn't think I would agree with some of Jeffree Star's points of view on politics and stuff. Like I 100% agree with um, his views on the I don't know how to say it on here. Um, can I say PEDs? Y'all know what I'm meaning when I say PEDs? Go look up his views. You can go to YouTube, you can probably type it in here. Jeffree Star's political views. I don't agree with all of them, but I agree with more of them than I thought I would ever agree with. But his but his views on PEDs was, hey Poindexter, that they should automatically have done to them what they done to their victims. I agree with. They should have it repeatedly done to them. Agree with that. And then at the end of it, they should make them go through that for several months and then chop off their yoo-hoos and um, basically shove it down their throats until they are taking a bus ride to hell. Yeah, I have no idea who Dr. Drury is. 100%. You know, that type of stuff isn't good for, the essays and all that stuff is just insane to me all the way around. It's like it's just um, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't. It's just an evil on top of an evil. Poindexter, how are you doing today, man? So this live took a turn and a half. I got up early this morning and started pounding the pavement, looking for work and everything. Hey, Jeep girl, been on here for a little bit. I'm about to wrap it up because this one's just we went off the rails today, guys. Mix at this moment, no. So I don't know what we're going to do at this point. If anybody can help us with anything that's going to go towards groceries, um, waiting on the equipment to come in for it. I thought you meant on the. I misunderstood what you meant. On the job front, yes, there is some luck. Um, some very good looking possibilities. When you said any luck, I thought you meant any luck on getting help with groceries. We are waiting on some equipment to come in. The place that Angela has signed up for is sending her headset, laptop, things that she needs for the job. And then she'll be able to do a remote job. I've been out looking for work and got quite a few possibilities coming up. For them not to like to body shame, they sure do like to come on here with accounts made that says the name of the account is Angela Looks Like a Pig. For people who don't like to body shame, it's where they don't do it. I don't think they know what the definition of body shaming is. Hey, Mr. Pass, how are you doing? I have been better. I've been better. Um, I laugh like that because of the restriction I just got. People are coming on here with making names of saying my wife looks like a pig. They have me in a dress. They're making fun of me, but I'm the one who gets the violation for harassment and bullying. Exactly, Peter. Exactly. Somebody make that make sense to me. Well, I'm about to get off here, guys. I can't. It's insane. So I'm the one sitting here getting bullied and harassed and made fun of and body shamed and everything else. But I'm the one who gets the restriction or violation on TikTok. Man, it's like make that make sense. But I need to get off here anyway. I need to go in. It's almost 2:30. We got to figure out what we're doing. So yeah, if anybody can help us with anything at all, guys, it'd be appreciated. We're trying to get some groceries. Um, yeah, we have the room for the week, so at least that's something we ain't got to worry about there. You have to worry about everything else though. We get them on the 8th, Mex. We'll get $164 on the 8th. Yeah, so that's thankful for getting those on the 8th, but fortunately that doesn't help me on the 4th. You know. All right, guys, I'm getting off here. Don't know if we'll be back on. I'm trying to wrap my mind around. Yep, you know how much I've got, how much I've made. Daniel, I'm asking anything anybody can help me with. It's going to the grocery store. Um, hey, Connie, it's been a rough life. I'm trying to really watch what I'm saying because I still can't wrap my mind around how I got a violation for bullying and harassing. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand TikTok. Somebody can take my picture, make a whole new profile out of it, share my videos. I turn them in for stealing my identity on here, and they tell me there's no violation. Someone can make a video, my face in it, lying all they want to about me, but there's no violation. Marie, my wife can't work. We've been trying to get a letter from the disability office saying she has filed for her disability so I can put her back on there. Right now, the only one that's on our EBT is me. Um, and 164 is what they gave us or gave me. So, yeah, I remember you telling me that, show, Bill. We used to get two people. We used to get 530. I don't know. It was over 500 for two people. Connie, I won't be, but you can always DM us. Definitely DM us. I don't know what OFC doctor is. It's probably something really simple that I just can't think of right now. Oh, I I was trying to figure out what an OFC doctor was. Guys, I had a moment then, didn't I? Whew. I just, I, I guess because it was in front of the doctor. Well, I wish she was on disability because it'd be a little bit easier on us. But hey, y'all already know everything about my life, so the people who never lived a day in my life can tell you my life better than I can. So, you know, it's just, yeah, Connie, definitely DM me. We'll be praying for you. I'm not going to ask why you're in the hospital. If you want to share that with us, that's your decision on that. But we'll definitely be praying for you either way. If you're in the hospital, it's got to be something wrong with you, right? So we'll just pray that the good Lord watches over you. Um, I want to ask everybody to pray for us. Pray for Connie. Pray for these awareness people and these trolls. That's nothing wrong with that, Mex. If you are religious, pray for them. Pray for us all. If you are. Um, I don't want to end this on a bad note. I don't want to end on something bad. I don't want to end on something crazy. So I just want to end on everybody show some kindness today. Show some kindness today. It takes more effort to be mean and rude to somebody than it does to be nice to somebody. If you're going to be mean to somebody, you've actually got to sit there and think about what you're going to say. You can be nice to somebody, and you can do it almost on cruise control. Tell somebody they look nice today. Ask them how their day was. Be kind to each other. There's enough of this bullcrap going on in this world. I hate that you feel that way. I really do. Well, I'm going to try my best to be kind to everybody. The people that I can't be kind to because of what's going on and stuff. When I sit down tonight and I do my nightly prayer, it's like I do my morning prayer before I get my day going good. We'll pray for them too. So, just I hope and pray that someone, I hope and pray the good Lord touches their hearts and softens their hearts, and they go, man, I've been saying some pretty rough stuff to a lot of people online. Like, you're being rude to people you don't even know. You're going out of your way every day to talk down to somebody, make somebody feel bad. You know, it's just I hope and pray that the good Lord touches y'all's heart. Because I tell you, when this my time's up, I do not want to be standing in front of the Lord and answering to something that I did on TikTok. Yes, Marie, there's a couple of good job prospects. On that note, I'm ending this live, guys. This live went sideways, crooked, turned around, flipped over twice, landed on his feet, flipped over again, drove off into a ditch, hit a fence, took out the fence, sideswiped the tree, rode over again, landed on his wheels, and took off. So I'm getting off here. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to give the wife a big hug and a kiss. And I'm going to give Juju a big hug and a kiss. And we'll try to figure out at least to get them something. Well, Juju's got food, but at least make sure Angela eats tonight. I'm not. If I eat, I eat. If I don't, I don't. So We will see you guys later.